did at the beginning. I guess we fell off. Because I had it was on play.
He said something about once you unplug it.
And that's a pass ball. Trey Hall recovers, gets the ball to Connor Perry at home.
Told me last time, once you stop playing, it messes up the whole thing.
Here we have number 10, Jacob Early up to bat, running on second and third. The count is 1-0 with 1 out. And that would be a strike. Count is now 1-1. That's a swing and a miss. The count is now 1-2, 1 out. Runners on second and third. That's a short chopper to the pitcher. He will get the out for the second out of the inning. Still runner on second and third, which will bring up number 7, Tony Matos. Batter calls time. Still 2 outs. Runner on second and third. That's a low ball in the dirt. Count is 1-0. And has the curveball for a strike. Count is now 1-1. That's a curveball in the dirt as Trey Hall blocks it up. Count is now 2-1. That's a foul ball by number 7. Count is now 2-2. Connor Perry steps off, motions Trey Hall to come up to the mound. Count is still 2-2, 2 outs on the inning. Still no runs scored. That'll be another ball in the dirt, which will bring it to a full count with 2 outs. That's a swing and a miss. Connor Perry strikes him out for the third out of the inning. Gets out of a big situation there. Now it's the bottom half of the fourth as Chattanooga State Tigers come up to bat here. Leading off the bottom half, number 20, Nolan Macabrota. That's a swing and a miss for strike one. Still a scoreless ball game here in the bottom of the fourth. West Georgia Tech has 3 hits. Chattanooga State has 2. And that's a ball outside. Count be 1-1. No outs. And that's an inside fastball, which will be counted for a ball. Count is now 2-1. That's a deep fly ball. And that's back, and that is gone. That is a home run for Nolan Macabrota, dead center. That is 2 of his his college career. The game is now 1-0 as Nolan Macabrota sends a deep ball into center field, dead center field. Which brings up number 5, Vinny Vega. That's a chopper to second. And he will get the first out of the inning. Now I'll bring it up to bat, number 23, Ty Delancey. That'll be a strike. Count as 0-1. That'll be a ball. Count is now 1-1. 1 out. That's a pulled foul ball. Count is 1-2. That's a ground ball to first baseman. He'll pick it up and step on first for the second out. Coming out to bat, number 31, Noah Fitzgerald. Shortstop, Chattanooga State. And that's a curveball for a strike. Count is 0-1, 2 outs. That's an outside curveball. Count is 1-1. And that is a single through the third and shortstop gap. And the left fielder stumbles to make the play, but holds no off at first base. Runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning here. Bottom of the 4th. Which brings up number 22, Max Small, the right fielder. Had a double at his first at bat of this game. And he will call time here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on first. And that's a ball that will get past the catcher as Noah Fitzgerald advances to second base. There's now a runner on second, 2 outs with Max Small up to bat with 1 ball, no strikes. And that's a single in between the first and second base gap, and Noah Fitzgerald is waved in to score. And Noah will be safe. And Max Small advances to second on a bad throw. The score is now 2-0 Chattanooga State Tigers, which will bring up number 1, Sean Shealy. Max Small standing on second, 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single. That's a strike. The count is now 0-1. And that's a curveball in the dirt to make it 1-1. 2 outs. Runner on second. And that's a swing and a miss by Sean Shealy. Count is now 1-2. That's a high fastball. Count is 2-2, 2 outs. And that is a curveball for strike 3, which will be the 3rd out of the inning, which will bring up the top of the 5th with the West Georgia Tech Knights coming up to bat here. And leading off the top of the 5th inning will be number 8, Brody Chester. That'll be a swing and a miss. I believe the count is 1-1. And that is a curveball for a strike. Count would be 1-2 now here, at the top of the 5th. That's a ground ball to third base. Ty Delancey would make the play. Throw the first, and it is in time for the out. First out of the inning. Connor Perry's looking pretty solid on the mound today. Which will bring up number 16, Chandler Hilton. There's now 1 out here at the top of the 5th. That is a ball. That is a fastball for a ball outside. Count is 1-0. That'll be a fastball right down the middle for a strike. Count is 1-1. That is a pulled ball down the left field line, and I believe that is foul. That is a foul ball. Count is now 1-2. That'll be strike 3 for Connor Perry, which will bring up the first out of the inning. Or, excuse me, the second out of the inning. Now coming up to bat, number 5, Corey York. That'll be a ball way outside. Count is now 1-0. That's a fastball for a strike. Count is 1-1. 2 outs here. That is a curveball. A swing and a miss by number 5. Count is now 1-2. That's a ball a little outside. Count is now 2-2. And that'll be strike 3 for the third out of the inning, which will bring up the Chattanooga State Tigers up to bat here. Now coming up to bat, number 7, DJ Franklin, as they bring up the top of the order. DJ Franklin has walked twice in his 2 at-bats he's had here. Looking to get on base again. Here goes the first pitch. And that is a curveball inside, which would be a ball. Count is now 1-0. That is a fastball outside for a strike. The count is now 1-1. Here at the bottom of the 5th. And DJ swings and fouls off the ball. The count will now be 1-2. DJ's going to look to protect here with 2 strikes. And he grounds ball to shortstop, and the play will be made to first, which will bring up the first out of the inning. Which will bring up number 4, Hayden Locke. That'll be a high changeup, it looked like. Move the count to 1-0 with 1 out. Nobody on. That is a ball low in the dirt, blocked up by the catcher. It'd be 2-0. That would be another ball, which moved the count to 3-0. And that would be a strike. Count is now 3-1. Hayden Locke looking for his pitch right here. That would be a low fastball for a ball, which will move Hayden Locke to first base, bringing up number 33, Trey Hall, the catcher. Right-handed hitter. There'll be runners on first, 1 out. And that's a pickoff move to first, which will not be in time. Hayden Locke's still at first. Safe, 1 out. Trey Hall up the bat. And that'll be a ball low. The count is now 1-0. And Hayden Locke will run, and the throw to second will not be in time, and Hayden Locke will be safe at second. The pitch will be a strike. The count is 1-1, 1 out. Trey Hall still up to bat. Hayden Locke standing on second with 1 out. Trey Hall looking for a big hit here to score on the run. And that is a ground ball to second, which will move the run to third. Hayden Locke on third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Bringing up Nolan Macabrota, who home run his last at bat. Deep center. Nolan Macabrota has been hot his beginning of his career this spring. Hopefully continue his streak going on here. And that will be a strike, fastball right down the middle. Count is now 0-1 with 2 outs here. That'll be a ball in the dirt blocked up by the catcher. Hayden Locke stays at third. Count is now 1-1. 2 outs. That'll be a curveball for a strike outside. Count is 1-2. That'll be a swing and a miss for Nolan Macabrota. 3 outs here, which will move the West Georgia Tech Knights up to bat here. Chattanooga State in the field. Here in the top of the 6th, still got Connor Perry pitching. That'll be strike 1. Number 20, Justin Jackson up to bat. Count is 0-1. Still, West Georgia Tech has been scoreless this game. That'll be a foul ball hit to the left side. That'll count and bring it to 0-2. That'll be a swing and a miss as Connor Perry records the first out here. And coming up to bat at the top of the order, number 6, Adrian Martinez, I believe singled in his first at bat of this game. That'll be a curveball outside for a strike. The count is now 0-1. 1 out. That'll be an outside fastball, just barely misses for a ball. Count is now 1-1. That'll be a fastball outside, grounder to shortstop. Noah Fitzgerald makes the throw, and he will be out for the second out of the inning. Which brings up number 4, Justin Guyton. That'll be a strike for a curveball right there. Count is now 0-1, 2 outs, top of the 6th. West Georgia Tech still scoreless. That'll be a curveball inside, almost hits the batter. The count is now 1-1. That'd be a fastball turned on foul by number 4. Count will bring you to 1-2. That'd be a high fastball fouled off right there. Count is still 1-2. Still 2 outs. Connor Perry still dominating on the mound here. That would be a turned on fastball to Todd Delancey to third base, and he will throw it to first, and the throw will be in time for the 3rd out, which will bring you to the bottom of the 6th. Chattanooga State Tigers come up to bat here.